What's going on, everyone? CoinRoll King here. I'm back at you guys with another awesome video, and in this one we're gonna be looking at quarters, tons and tons of them. So I'm gonna get right into this box here. I really don't have a whole bunch of time to spare on these boxes. As you can see here, it's got a full seal, and we're gonna start cutting this one up to see what we have inside. I've kind of sat on these for too long. I was really enthusiastic about getting these opened up and searching through the mint errors that were possible inside of them, and I just really never got around to it. So that's what we're gonna do today. We're gonna see if we can get maybe one or two of these boxes out of here. So I might end up cutting these open in bigger rolls. Let's see if they're all gonna be newer quarters or 2021, you know, anything prior. I kind of am hoping for a little bit of circulation, and then at the same time I'm not, because if they were all new quarters, then for sure we would probably find some more mint errors in here. But let's see. Looks like definitely not all newer. Got a few 2019s. Definitely got some circulated, but we've got some 21s. I think that's 19 as well. We've got a Florida State quarter and a few other things. So yeah, there's definitely going to be a nice variety in here. We're just going to start opening them up and see what we find inside. Hopefully we can find some silver as well, or some nice something rare, you know. That'd be nice to find a nice rare quarter in here. So let's get into it, and I'll be right back. Let me open a few of these at a time, and then we'll get searching. Alright, you guys, so as you've just seen in that time lapse, we got into about 10 rolls or so. So we're going to be digging through. I'm separating all of the newer quarters, anything that could be an error over on this side. Anything else that I enjoyed, kind of like these bicentennial quarters, will be going off to the right. So just in case you see those piles growing, look at that, there's one more. It was right there too, so close to home already. So yeah, anything else you see that I like, I'll probably throw in that right pile, and it could be for one reason or another. Some nice coins so far. This one's got a lot of fingerprints, probably nothing too special about that, so it'll go back into the face pile, or the face value pile. Same deal with this one, but mostly looking for those mint errors and anything else that's interesting. So let me hunt through all of these. I'll bring you guys back as soon as I find something that is worthy of your time. All right. Alright, so we basically found everything we wanted to keep. As you can see, everything else is there off to the left side mostly. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get all of those quarters off the desk. I'm going to start looking for anything interesting, any errors we might have in these newer quarters here, and then also share with you guys a few of the cool ones that I kept and why I kept them. Alright, let's get right into this. Alright, so I'm trying to get this box here so I could use it to stack all of the, or I guess hold all the other quarters that I've already ripped open. So I hope I don't mess this up or break all my coins everywhere. That was actually pretty decently clean. So cool, now we have a box to use for our quarters that we've already gone through. Okay, so let's do a quick follow-up of where we are here. As you'll see on this really cool revolver that I bought, nice display piece here. I threw up all of the new 2022 Washington quarters. So everything you see here on this conveyor, or I guess small turntable, is everything that we're going to be searching for. Any kind of mint errors, any kind of stamping issues, things like that. Looks like the batteries are not holding up the weight of the coins, which is why it keeps stopping. But we're gonna go ahead and set those aside for now. Ideally, I'd like to get through more of these rolls here because we do have $500 in quarters, so we want to get these back to the bank as soon as possible. So I'm gonna put these aside still, keep looking for more, but doing my best to get through this roll as quickly as possible. So let's get right back into this. Okay, so as we can see, we've got a ton of coins on the table now, plus a ton of these 2022s. So we're going to be searching through these and see what we can find inside of them. It's actually pretty cool. I don't know what it's doing there. It's doing kind of like a disco dance, but hoping we find something interesting in these for sure. Also kept a stack of 2021s and I think a 2016 up here. Just some nice coins overall. 2021s were the last year that the Washingtons are actually facing in God We Trust. So kind of sus that they did this. We're gonna keep a pile of those. And then we've got a few other goodies, like for example, like this Arizona was just a nice coin. I know a lot of people will argue there isn't much value in this, but just a nicer coin from 2008. Also this 2005 kind of Kansas coin here that we've got, just overall in better condition. Again, even if it is just face value, nice cool coin to keep. I think one day the better conditions will hold some kind of intrinsic value as far as collecting goes. So definitely still have my old state box that I have. I have a small state box of quarters, about a cell phone's box worth of it. So definitely kept a lot of nice coins. Also national parks, things of that nature. This one here, the Arches in Utah. Overall great coins. So just keeping a few of those. Just probably these one in the wrong pile, I guess. These should have ideally been right up here. That one and this one here. And then just a nice good amount of bicentennials that we've got back there. So I'll probably get right into these here, searching through them, figuring out what we're gonna do, how we're gonna do it, because I don't really have a good source of like a magnifying glass or something that would really hold this accountable as far as being able to really search them. I know a lot of the ones that have issues end up being the drooling George, or they have like a small chip on the nose, kind of like on the outer part of the nose. So we'll go through all of these, we'll see what we can find. Some of them you can see the George Washington stamp on the reverse. I think it would be on the Sally Ride quarters. So there should be a handful of those in here. So there it is, Dr. Sally Ride. So a handful of these, you could see that George Washington kind of stamp come through on this end here. So we'll see what we can find. Definitely not the best at searching through these mint issues or mint errors, sorry, but I'll definitely do what I can. Probably end up keeping most of it unless it's got some major scratches or something that would deem it you know, non-worthy. So let's see what we find. Until then, we're going to be sitting on our fat stack of quarters here that we've got. You can see everything else that didn't qualify right below there, so that's a really nice kind of screen grab as well. So let me see if I can take a nice picture of that. And besides that, I'm gonna get right into this. So thank you guys for checking this out. I'm gonna come right back. Hopefully I can stitch this video to whatever it is we've got going on. If not, I'll just do some quick highlights for you. All right, so thanks for checking it out again. We'll talk to you on the next one. Peace.